Kids these days and their crazy language, am I right?
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, here in the rings of Narvit 3. Haha. Sounds, that's new. I've been gone too long, yeah? First off, hello to everybody. Ashbest, Marino Twine, Hardcore, thank you so much for the host. The usual Discord. You've been away a while? Yeah, we've been adding in some new things here. We've been, let's throw in that... Huh. Why is that not playing? I shall have to look at that. Let's see here. Also, shoutouts. Let's get some shoutouts in here first. Thank you so much to Jumpy Humpy Spider for following. Also, Oberon749. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope you enjoy your stay. Now, let's see here. Let's get my commands here. Well, that didn't work as expected. All right. Wonder why. I need to add in that command yet. All right, let's do that. Let's try that. Yeah, that should work better. Damn it. I'll get that one figured out one of these days. All the other commands seem to be working, I thought. Anyway. Stuff to worry about off-stream. Right now, well, right now we're just mining. That's alright, that's conversation. 07 Gret, how you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Let's see, we got some rocks to bust here. Neurality, hello! Turlock, Leandra, hello! Welcome to the show, glad you could make it. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, hope everybody's having a decent week. It's kinda rainy and gray around here, but it's Seattle in springtime, so you can't expect that.
Limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
And we are closing in on a rock very rapidly.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
That's better.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, let's not smack into the rock just trying to talk. Turlock, doing good. Ironing out voice attack, waiting eagerly for the host to come in. Sounds good. Leandra, doing great. Glad the community goal is over. I think I've had enough CZ to last me a few months. Yeah. And I think we've got the war in Narvert pretty well wrapped up, so no needs to worry about that. Okay, asteroid's depleted. Yeah, I mean, we're still at war in Narvert, technically, but... God, between the combat zones on Monday, and everybody else just hitting it hard, there's not much left for those guys to, well... Let's just say there's a lot of federal battlecruisers they're gonna have to be putting in for refits. We kinda broke their water heaters. Well, broke or made better. Yeah, we routed, what, 5 or 6 battle cruisers, and that was just on Monday? I mean... Federal Navy's gonna have a hell of a repair bill to put into, Oh, Marino Twine, haven't seen the battle cruiser today? Yeah, Core Dynamics is probably telling the Federation that they can no longer submit. They've used up their, They can't submit any more tickets. Their warranty is up.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ooh, 43% palladium. Don't mind if I do. Risen Aegis, hello there. Who-score, good evening. Turlock, a sternly worded memo is going to be sent to them. Yeah, pretty much, like, stop trying to do stupid things. You tried it, you tried it in Kappa for Nasus and it bit you in the ass. Now you're trying it in Narvert and it's biting you even more. Stop doing stupid stuff.
Asteroid depleted. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. Well, let's send some more of these guys out and see what we find.
Programming limpet drone.
Did you get the previous memo about the TPS report? I did not. Or maybe I did, but it wasn't filed in proper trip.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
We got some cargo we may need to eject here.
Prospector limpet engaged.
And now I need to rewatch Office Space. Well, we all have our little crosses to bear, don't we? Alright, let me see if this actually works this time.
pop quiz. How long does it take to beat a moron to death? Bam! Sorry, time's up. You're dead.
Okay, now it works. Excellent. Yeah, added in a few more sounds here and there. Indite, praseodymium. Oh, that's a decent price, actually. We aren't going to toss that. Samarium's going for a good price. Gallite is not. And Gallite is now on the ignore list. Boost score. Notice the lack of Fetty battlecruisers in the combat zones last night. The closest one we could find was Narvert 3, and we pushed them back from Narvert 5, too. Yeah, they, the Federation got a bit of a black eye on this one, and a bloody nose. And hopefully, that tells 5881 LTD what to do. Ashbest, finally got your Diamondback Explorer. Excellent! What are you outfitting it for? I mean, you can... I assume exploration, but you can outfit a DBX for just a whole bunch of different things. Risen Aegis, love my Diamondback, it's my taxi ship. It's a good taxi. And exploration? Yeah, okay, so standard DBX, but you don't know. I mean, the thing's got quite the hardpoint layout on it, actually. Theoretically, it does more DPS than a Vulture. Which is odd, but you know. Risen Aegis is also your Fed and Imperial reputation farming ship. Well then. Sounds like you got a plan. I've got a Federation rep mission somewhere in here. I just don't think they're too happy with me right now, so, you know, haven't taken it. Then again, I'm already a Vice Admiral. What are they gonna do? Like I say, I'm an Imperial Duke. I'm a Federal Admiral. Nobody can boot me out without creating a diplomatic incident. Saw a YouTube video about the best place to farm it up. Gotcha. Osmium, Gallite, Silver, and Heim materials. Bartons, can you outfit an Asp Explorer for mining effectively? You can. It's gonna be a little weak. I mean, nothing is as perfect as a Python, honestly. The Python is the first of the perfect mining ships. But you can outfit an Asp Explorer for effective mining. You may have to sacrifice the shields, but if you're, you know, if you go into a region that isn't actually a resource extraction site, then, you know, if you go into a place that isn't a resource site like I am here, you don't have to worry about pirates. Oh, Bartons, you're so close to the Python. Keep the faith, it'll happen. Refinery is full. Why is my refinery? There, let's boot some stuff there. Leandra, hi there, I've come to deliver your data. What? Oh, don't mind this. Farragut took a while to clean off my ship. Why that look? Aaron A. Burton, 070. Watching while I work, love listening to your melodious voice. Well, thank you. But yeah, Bartons, the Python is what I would consider a perfect mining ship. All the modules fit in just right. Good cargo. You don't have to sacrifice protection or firepower.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Hardcore. I need shields when mining. Oblong rocks come around and hit me like a baseball bat. Yeah, I know how that one goes. I know exactly how that little vignette plays out.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
But yeah, you can, with an Asp Explorer, you can put in some low-level shields, I guess, but you aren't going to be picking stuff up as fast as, well, obviously as fast as you would in a Python, but that's because the thing's just a flying cheat code.
Programming limpet drone.
Hold on, let me get your captain's arm out of my wing. What'd you need there, Mr. Federal Agent, sir? Yeah, that's right. Just sign here.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ah, silver. First, though, let's have a look here and see what other cargo we can divest ourselves of. Actually, we're doing pretty well on cargo. Nothing really I'd like to get... Well, I suppose we don't need the Indite either. Yeah, let me wrap up this haul, and then I can go have a look and see what you can do with a mining asp. I mean, yeah, it's just inefficient, which isn't to say it's bad. Just there's some modules that don't quite. Yeah, the biggest issue with an Asp Explorer for mining is the cargo space. That's really the big thing.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet
Well, I'm
drone.
about to free up some space.
Programming limpet drone.
Tygon Star, yep.
Limpet drone.
Courtesy of Commander Ojin.
Message.
A little space move.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet.
In his little Remlock suit. Well, I'm pretty sure he is a little bull. So, okay, the story behind this. I'm good friends with Ojin in real life, and when he got married, me and Niao sent him a little plush cow. Just this little cute, you know, super deformed kind of little Muchan. And then I went with Mr. Moo for a variety of reasons, and yeah, so now we've got a little... Basically, that's a cartoon version of the little plushie I gave him for his wedding. I mean, we got them something else for their wedding, too. It's not a cheap doubter. There we go. What do we got for cargo on board here? Functions.
Functions.
Close enough. 124 out of 128 tons on board. Hardcore. It's good for the channel to have a mascot. It's true, it really is.
Programming limpet drone.
Oof score, keelbacks, the new mining meta. I cast thee out! I know I read that earlier, but I didn't get around to banishing you.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Galite, platinum. Platinum? Yes, platinum. A lot of platinum. Oh, dang it. Merino Twine got a tip from Reddit about mining just for materials. If you don't fit a refinery, The collectors only collect the materials and ignore the ore. Waste of ore, but you get materials faster, and it also means pirates leave you alone. That's kind of neat. Now here's a question, Marino. Material content. Does that mean the ore, or does that mean materials that you can get out of this rock? Do you know that, or does anybody know that? Because I thought it was the quality and content of the ore, but now you got me kind of thinking about that.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, I know that. You collect, yeah, you collect iron and nickel, etc. But yeah, I know material content. Okay, it's how fast the percentage drops when you mine. That's what I thought, Leandra, but these days, assumption just doesn't get you much. Oh no, I lose 1,000 credits here. Yeah, you see, Leandra's telling me one thing, Booscore's saying another. I don't know that anybody reliably knows. Leandra, I've been to 5 high material content asteroids in a row and not gotten a single material. Ah, alright. Well, probably answers that question then. Turlock, is it bad that I want a beer? That's what I associate mining with now. Sit back, have a beer, watch the drones work, use autodock. You know, it's not a bad way to pass the time. Let's get around to this side of the rock. Great post-work thing. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Mining in Elite is a lot like fishing. Just cast it out, have a drink, wait for something good to bite, rinse and repeat. Yeah, as long as the pirates don't come after you, and if you aren't in a resource site, the pirates aren't going to come after you. I just collected, what, 6 units of carbon. That's kind of neat.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone.
Turlock, what are you working towards today anyway? I'm just picking up random materials, to be honest. I'm trying to get some materials collected, and I figured I'd make some money on the way with mining. I think we're about to turn in here at HIP 5881, and then start filling out the shopping list. What I need is a couple of proto-heat radiators, which I can transform anywhere. And then I need some, let's see here, technetium, tungsten, and vanadium.
engaged.
Golden samarium. Ooh, that's a good golden rock right there. That's a very good golden rock. We're gonna jettison some more limpets for that. I mean, there's an extra ton of gold. That just covered, you know, what, 90 limpets?
Asteroid completed.
Got some nickel, got some manganese. This was a pretty good haul.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Well, let's just toss the rest of the limpets here. Leandra, mining in VR is extremely relaxing. It's one of those things you just put some music on and lose yourself in. Nice. Yeah, that's the way I'd do it. Do you think the shipboard refineries use the same mineral extractors as the commodity item? Probably. Just a lot more miniaturized, so that's probably what drives the price up versus quote-unquote regular mineral extractors. Alright, what are we collecting here? Hey, got some chromium. I have no idea what we actually oh, we refined palladium. Excellent.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Set 2-1.
Power diverted to engines.
So the good place to sell all this is HIP 5881. Witcher, bloody hell, what's going on, Witcher? I'm an idiot. Well, that's less than good. Why for are you an idiot? I was drunk and I told my crush I actually like her. What, again? You were not supposed to. What, was there rules or something? Was there something written down? Sign an NDA or something? Man, dating has changed a lot since I got married. I was just not gonna do it drunk. Ah. The lament of many, many people. I wasn't going to do X. Drunk? Oh, believe me, sometimes doing it sober is even worse. Black Omega falls into the chat. Somebody pick up Black Omega and dust him off. How goes? Oh, goes alright. Just did a little mining. Did some materials collection. Need a whole lot more materials, but we're gonna make a pretty good chunk of change on this, so, you know. A nice consolation prize. Turlock has it right. Alcohol, the source of and solution to all of life's problems. Well, not all of. Alcohol, it's like borrowing happiness from tomorrow. Stay hydrated. Just, you know, as you drink beer, or your drink of drinky choice, drink a lot of water. Believe me, you'll be a lot less unhappy the next day. This is experience speaking. Bitter experience. Because when you wake up the next morning and it feels like there's a little man behind your right eye with a hammer, and he's trying to knock it out. Yeah, avoid moonshine. Always avoid moonshine. Always stay hydrated. Your drink of choice is vodka and whiskey. Alright. Iowa State University, where a lot of the drink of choice was Natty Ice and Hawkeye vodka, and put me off drinking for a decade. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Request for docking sent.
Permission granted. Land on designated pad number 30.
Copy 30. Witcher, what vodka put you off drinking for a decade? It's called Hawkeye vodka. Kind of popular in Iowa, being the Hawkeye state. Gear down. Gear down.
Gear down.
You have enough of it and it just makes you want to riot and push a burning dumpster down a street. Witcher, sounds like cheap shite. It is! Hardcore message to you. What's that?
Touchdown. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Ah, okay, let's see here. Try that again. Great night, terrible morning. Barton, so have you tried the other default voice assistant? Oh, you mean, Victor? Yeah, he just doesn't... I don't know. Victor sounds like he's got a dolphin permanently crammed up his rear. So let's find what we've got here on the mission board. See if there's any mining missions that wanted gold or platinum or whatever. Evergreen Rogue 07. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good day. Bromolite, methanol monohydrate. Bromolite. Why do you people need bromolite? 5881 Freedom Party? Nope. LTD, I wouldn't do business with you. Methanol monohydrate, again, just... damn. The British lady one? Oh, Celeste. I've got her on my voice attack. So this is why I mine in Narvert and turn in HIP 5881. Gold. Usual price, what's the average here? 9,300, they're selling for 1,000, you know, they're selling for 1,500 over. That's not bad. Osmium. Usually goes for 9 grand, here it's 9.1, here it's going for 13.5 almost. Yeah, I'll take that. Who am I flying with today?
Standing by.
Ready to roll, Commander.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so I've got Alex, Celeste, and Astra. Palladium, 13.2, here's going for 14.1, still a profit over average. Platinum. Holy damn the platinum. 19.7 grand average, they're buying it here for 51.1. Hello, Cash. I like you. Slightly boosted on, what's that, praseodymium. Samarium, a little bit. Silver, slightly. But damn, that platinum. Or that palladium. No-no's platinum. Damn, that's good stuff. What else we got here? Painite. Painite usually goes for 40 grand a ton. Right now, it's going for 122 grand. We need some more painite is what we need. And that's why I like mining. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Okay, materials. Yeah, all those damaged stations want raw materials. Well, nobody else has attacked lately, so I'm happy for that. Jumps. It could be worse. Witcher, gotta sleep, got a trip to the hospital tomorrow, gonna get my annual test so my hearing hasn't gotten any worse. Well, good luck with that. Have a good night's sleep, and hope to hear from you soon. And hope you hear from us, so to speak. Have a good one. Barton's Frontier sells a voice pack now, just found out about that. Yeah, that's the Celeste. Gear up.
Ship is disengaged from the landing pad. Your way is cleared for departure.
When HCS Voice Packs was doing their 2-for-1 Easter sale, I picked up Astra and Celeste. And I think I'm going to be picking up a few more in the coming days and weeks. I would really like to add Eli and Bosco to the roster. It just sounds like way too much fun for those two to maybe start snipping at each other. Turlock, you picked up Vasco? Bosco. It's Brian Blessed, so I mean, you can hear him without... you can hear him in vacuum. "10,000 miles. Range, you can hear Brian Blessed on a clear day." Risen Aegis, Vasco is awesome. He randomly yelled, "Gordon's alive," and it started playing Flash by Queen. Well, guess what just jumped up to my #1 need? Oh, that's brilliant. That's spectacular. You have him on tactical and he's amazing. And it just stops and he goes, "Terrible, sorry." Brilliant.
Just kidding. Fuck the legal waiver. You're in Torqueland now, sucker. Just head to the arena while I play you a sick guitar solo.
Archer is amusing too. He sings a lot. Well, this gives me all kinds of curiosity. Yeah, that's what HCS needs. Mr. Torg as a ship voice. I'm working on it. Does anyone else think a Gordon Ramsay voice pack would be glorious? That really would be. Also, damn it, I can never remember the exact pronunciation on her name, and I feel bad for it, but, Shoresh Aghdashloo, I think it's pronounced. She plays the Earth Senator in The Expanse. I think she'd be fun as a voice pack. She's certainly not above swearing like a sailor, but she adds so much gravitas and dignity to it. It's like Helen Mirren. Ooh, Helen Mirren as a ship pack. That would just be... Booskor, if you get a Gordon Ramsay pack, you'd almost need a Captain Slow. Stream keeps buffering and I can't lower the quality. Rip, son of a... Sorry about that, Gret. And I'm sure I'd remember his real name if I wasn't actually trying to fly and, you know, use my brain at the same time. Oh, a Morgan Freeman pack would be fun. There are so many voice actors that would be... that would just be great. James May, thank you. Ah, brain no worky.
DeLacy, Kilo Yankee, Lima, FFC channel open. Submit a request if you wish to dock in this facility, Commander.
Mark Hamill would be glorious.
Okay.
There's a lot of one. There are a lot of actors that would just be brilliant. Mark Hamill could do his Joker voice every once in a while. John DiMaggio, yes. Let's get Mark Hamill and Bender. Gear down.
Deploying gear.
Pauly Shore. Let's put a pin in that one for now. Let's push that one aside. Alright, so what do I need? I need technetium and a whole lot of it. Well, I'm not getting much more of that. Let's see. I need tungsten. Oh, I can use the germanium for that. At least so. And then vanadium. Do I need any yttrium? I do not. I do need niobium, but I only need 3 of them. The Python is kind of like the Homer. Steve Bloom, just to be him. Oh, could you imagine Steve Bloom and Scott McNeil? So yeah, let's just have 2 people playing every voice in the game. That's doable, right? Right? Dark helmet. Okay, vanadium. How much carbon do I need? I don't need any carbon. We'll throw some more vanadium that way. Let's see. What else do I... we'll throw some more niobium that way. Brilliant. Alright, now I need a... Let's see... 2 proto-heat radiators, 25 technetium, and 20 tungsten. That's going to take a while. Aaron A. Burton, Robin Williams could have voiced the entire game and no one would have known it was him. And now I have a sad. Yeah. How am I the bits leader? Not complaining. I believe it was the 1000 bits. It refreshes every week, I believe. Neurality, great conversation to listen to at work, takes away the monotony. Well, glad to hear that. Black Omega, how goes the battle against the invaders in Narvert? We seem to have broken their ships and they've stopped sending any. They seem to have vanished. They're taking the toys and going home? Well, they're taking the pieces of the toys and going home. Leandra, Mr. Moo voice pack refuses entirely to do anything in a keelback. Oh, that would be glorious. I could just bitch and moan up and down every time you put me in a keelback. Gear up.
Detach gear. Regulate speed until outside the exclusion.
Oh yeah, we broke a lot of their cruisers. How did Brick put it in Borderlands? Yeah, came through Sawtooth Canyon. Tina riding on my back, throwing grenades. I was using my secret punch them in the face until they die technique. I have killed a lot of people. Michael Dorn for tactical. Oh, and Evergreen Rogue. If it's Michael Dorn, you could call it Regis. Because he was the Regis Mark V in Megas XLR. Do not panic. You will all die. You know, for extra dramatic effect, every time he spoke, you could have that, that hell choir singing in the background. Look, just hit the self-destruct. Let's go home. Let's switch back to a Sidewinder. It'll save us so much time. Oh yes, me and a keelback. I would be the king of glitch and moan. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to yourself? Do you really hate yourself this much? We can get you some help for this. There are people you can talk to. Let's fly a Cobra or something. And you know, Evergreen Rogue, there's an interesting thing, because you know Star Trek actors travel in packs. It's true. You cannot find a random Michael Dorn without picking up a Marina Sirtis and a Jonathan Frakes somewhere. They're like roaming packs of TNG actors, just looking for another voice gig. I mean, look at the latest XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. So many Star Trek actors. Look at Leverage. Had a lot of Star Trek alumni. Gargoyles. Christ, look at Gargoyles. That was a cast that was like 99% TNG crew. If you hadn't been in a keelback, that wouldn't have happened. Oh yes, the glorious Moopack. I like this. You wouldn't even need to say anything. Just wait till you get inside the station, then power the engines and boost until dead. And 07 Athador, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You recovered from last night, I hope. I was up until about 3 a.m. helping out Athador on some pirate sweeping. The Chieftain is a very good ship, but it doesn't quite have the endurance for long-term combat zone running. Or resource zone hunting, but that's alright.
Delay C, Kilo Yankee Lima. Observe docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before landing.
They managed to get a hold of LeVar Burton for Star Trek Online. Well, they got Denise Crosby for Star Trek Online ages ago. She was Empress Sela, if I remember right. Athador, I didn't get to bed until 7 a.m. my time. Well, that's not healthy, man. Gear down?
Lowering landing gear.
But yeah, Black Omega, they've had Tim Russ. He's been going for a while. They've had a lot of TNG, DS9, and Voyager voice actors. I'm so happy they're getting J.G. Hertzler, though, as Martok. I loved the character of Martok, and pretty much I love Hertzler in just about anything. If you've seen the fan film Prelude to Axanar, he plays a good character in there too. I think LeVar Burton is the first TNG actor. Really, I could have sworn that they had... Because no, they had Denise Crosby. She was Tasha Yar. So, technically... Yeah, Martok was awesome. Anytime he showed up. Here's a silver plate. Here's your ass. Just save me some time and put it right there. Alright, I am looking for proto heat radiators. Do I need biotech conductor? It looks like I do not.
Favorite blueprint ready. Plasma accelerator efficient weapon, G5.
Excellent, that's one of them. Okay, thermic alloys, no, I do not. Let's look up protoheat radiators. I think I've got enough exquisite focus crystals to last me a while here. Alright, all I need now is the technetium and the tungsten, and that's just if I'm deciding to make a shock cannon. Which I'm curious about, but I'm not really going to go out of my way for it just yet. Gear up.
Gear up.
Ship restraints retracted. Access corridor is clear.
Now if they had a shockwave cannon. Depends on the shockwave.
Scan detected.
And that just makes me think about the IDW Transformers stuff with Shockwave. They really did a... If you haven't read More Than Meets the Eye, and, yeah, Governor of Cybertron Shockwave, exactly. If you haven't read More Than Meets the Eye and Lost Light, you're missing out. Those are really, really good books. The amount of world building they did for Transformers there.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
They stopped making it about the, you know, the war between Autobots and Decepticons and actually made it... They ended the war. War's over. Now let's cover the reintegration and the, you know, what happens to a society after that. So how about that Victory Gundam? Depressing as hell. That was back when Tomino was what, in his screw it, I'm just gonna... That was Tomino in rare Kill 'Em All form. That was Tomino being spiteful, Killy. And home. You know, I got a question here. I think I actually... Yeah. I may have actually collected enough, enough materials from those, from that mining, to actually almost self-propagate my limpets. Almost. Well, not really. Still, neat idea. Hello, Yuki. What are you doing, little miss? Go bother a Hank. He needs to be bothered. He needs to get out from under my feet. Self-propagating limpet. Sounds like a medical condition. If your limpets last for more than 10 hours, seek a medical professional. Black Omega, don't you usually run out of cargo before you run out of limpets? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But that's probably just down to poor planning. I put 80 tons of limpets on board, and I should probably cut that down a little bit. I mean, I dumped, what, 28 tons of them? Miners would love 10-hour-long limpets. It's true. Though the phrasing worries me. Alright, any combat zones in the area? Low-intensity conflict zones. Oh. They've all gone home. They're like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. We're done, guys. Narvard is yours. It's too bad. I was hoping to get those guns from Hudson just so I could, use them on his stuff. I mean, basically, I'm going to buy up, like, 6 copies of the Pacifier frag cannon, and then I'm going to dump, like, 10 tons of bio-waste on his desk.
Language, am I right?
Malakir, thank you so much for the host. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Pull up a seat. Enjoy the stay. Find me a parking spot.
Docking request code sent. Stand by. Accepted. You may now proceed.
Aye, Mage. I say conflict zones would make more sense if they were centered on an object to control. Yeah, well, when they're centered on a capital ship, as the high-intensity ones were. Let's see. That's not my... There's my landing pad. Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Close enough. 2-point landing, 1 point per bounce.
Contact, clear to disembark. There is a state of uprising in the system. Be careful who you side with.
Well, what kind of fun can we do? What happened? Well, first they all leave, so hey, new system. Then we try to set up and suddenly it's a hornet swarm. It's like they want to keep their home system or something. I know, it's nuts. I wonder if you've gotten a reputation among passengers for hard landings. I've probably gotten a reputation among passengers for some pretty fancy combat flying. Gold, massacre, massacre. Hostile ships. Gang of 5881. Gang 5881. Oh, wine. Evergreen Road ground crews scramble when they see Mr. Moo coming towards them. That is a terrible, terrible lie created by people I've accidentally, buzzed. Delancey, hello everybody! Oh, hello Delancey. No, that is a terrible lie invented by people I've nearly crashed into. Lights on?
Lights on.
Yeah, I've probably also got a reputation for ejecting certain passengers into a neutron star, but really they were asking for it.
Ship detach complete. You are clear to leave.
You're up?
Gear up.
Yeah, everyone who hasn't threatened me has survived. And actually my landings can be pretty smooth. I mean, I've been in some pretty rough landings in real life, like the drink cart comes thundering down the aisle. That was all kinds of enjoyable.
Sandwich and me going to beat your ass.
iMage, that was the heavy. And I've got a sandwich. That was sandwich. Yep, I've got all kinds of stuff added in there now. I just got to create a better organizational system to present it to you guys. Evergreen Rogue. The guy said he wanted a closer look at the neutron star, so I told him get inside this capsule. I can get you real close. No, that is not how it happened at all. Those are terrible lies invented. No, the guy said, I want off your ship in 30 minutes or you're going to be sorry. Alright. I can accommodate that.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, where are our... 3A and 3E? Perfect! Oh, let's go introduce our friend to some engineered guns. Super Doom sneezes? Yeah, something like that. Gonna be kind of like this.
Pop quiz. How long does it take to beat a moron to death? Bam! Sorry, time's up. You're dead.
Though for amusement, let's hear, iMage, you gotta know the engineers leave each other snide comments for each other in the various mods. You said sparklers were harmless. Not in 3039 they aren't. Yeah. The funny thing is, somebody in a keelback tried to hijack me yesterday. And I was flying this. So that went about like you'd expect. The Chieftain aft looks like a bat. Kinda does, yeah. iMage, you're looking for the Psi command, I believe. Yeah, Black Omega, he lived just long enough to regret it. Well, if you think about it another way, he managed to regret it for the rest of his life. All 10 seconds of it. Oh no, we've got a pip command. It just popped up there, iMage. I don't know why you didn't see it, but no, I see it. Welcome to Glorious Pippengrad, home of Glorious Pip. Now we've, iMage, if you're looking for the Hank command, that's Hank no. It's not showing up on Twitch chat? Well, that's just unflippin' fortunate. Is anybody else having a problem with that, or are the commands showing up? You may have to refresh your chat, iMage. Black Omega. Oh, well, that was easy enough. A lot faster than usual. That one didn't show up iMage. It's probably on a 60-second timer, I think. Maybe it's on a 5-minute, I can't remember.
Awaiting orders.
One moment. I'm sorry, what? I'm getting paid 1 million credits to take out a Novice Cobra 3?
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay.
You get a bullet, and you get a bullet. Everybody gets a bullet.
Picking up a distress signal.
iMage, for some reason I'm not seeing anyone else in chat. Oh, you definitely need to reset your, you know, either restart your browser or refresh chat, because yeah, there's plenty of people around here. Aaron A. Burton says log out and then log back in. It was happening to me the other day. And then Aaron A. Burton realized you probably can't see this. Exactly, which is why I passed that along. Commander Karif, what are you up to today? Same thing I do every day, just trying to take over the galaxy. No, I picked up a couple of assassination missions here in HIP 5881. And I just got paid 1 million credits for taking out a Novice Cobra 3. I mean, that cost me a plasma round and 4 pulls of the trigger. Sorry, 2 pulls of the trigger. Easiest... that is literally the easiest million I have ever made. Excuse me. Did some mining earlier, picked up some materials, did some material trading, so now all I need is technetium and tungsten. Yeah, that guy's last words are probably, regret! It's only 1 million when you cash it in, that's not going to be a problem. And then, though, there is the idiot here that he was trying to hijack, taking heavy damage, lost engines, venting fuel and oxygen. He didn't get within 3 clicks of you. And he never even got a shot off it. He didn't even get a shot at me, let alone you guys. Are we challenging the game? Damn right we're challenging the game. Smite me, O mighty smiter. Which really does need to be another command in there. Make a note of that. So this next guy is 1.5 million. Hopefully. Yeah, that guy was 1 million. This next guy is going to be Alright, 1.4 or 5 units of security firmware patches. I've got enough firmware patches, so I think I'm just going to go for the cash. I'm going to go for the lump sum payout here. Smite command. Yeah, there you go, iMage. Watch it be a keelback. In before 1.5 million guy in Elite Anaconda. Oh, I've seen those before. I'm not worried about an Elite Anaconda. Maybe.
Objective detected.
There we go. We're at level 4. Ooh, this one could be.
Commander, what are your orders?
There he is. Wing of 2. Interesting. Balance. Target power plant.
Redistributing. Log target.
Under attack.
Phenomenal.
Mission critical message.
And then there's you in the Competent Eagle.
Target shields offline.
Goodbye.
Target destroyed.
Glitter gun for the win. Oh, wasn't that the weapon they used on the Cybermen back in the original Doctor Who stuff? Or am I thinking of something else? Black Omega, poor Eagle. Well, don't try to pirate people. Don't get shot up by bounty hunters. Commander Karif, you like the Chieftain then? Oh, yes. This thing is a little medium-sized murder machine. But it's got some decent legs on it. So, I mean, you can... I mean, what have I got this thing? I've got it unengineered to hell and gone, of course, but I'm still pulling off 25 light years in this thing. I mean, that is not bad for a combat ship. Especially one as armored and armed as this thing. But yeah, this, I love the Chieftain. iMage. The glitter gun was a weapon developed by the enemies of the Cybermen during the Cyber Wars once their vulnerability to gold. Okay, that is what I thought it was. Black Omega XT9's Chief had a pretty good jump range for the engineering. It did, yeah. About 23 light years as well. But I mean, I've got this thing engineered for armor and, you know, armor and hull reinforcement too, so this jump drive, I mean, I'm running maximum armor on this thing. I'm running reactive armor, heavy duty, deep plating, along with heavy duty hull reinforcement with deep plating and a, the hull reinforcement. Not the hull reinforcement, the module reinforcement. Turlock, all those close-in kills just make me think of the initial Deadpool promo. That slow-mo flipping over a guy and showing him the drawing of his own decapitation. Yeah, that makes sense. Aaron Burton, minus 20 light years before engineering. That's still not bad. I mean, and engineered up... Let's see here, I think Niao's... Oh, I want to say that Niao's Vulture gets something like 17 or 18. And my engineered up Fer-de-Lance does... What, 17? 17 on a good day? Alicors, well. Uh-oh. Been a while. Yeah, it has. Welcome back. Good to have you back. Yep, so we made some changes. If you type in !sounds, you'll get some sound clips. If you notice in the lower right, we've got a little Moo mascot. Lakon Kilo Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Request for docking sent.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 3-3.
Copy 3-3. Oh yeah, and this thing also runs 32 tons of cargo on top of everything else. Gear down.
Deploying landing gear.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Touchdown confirmed. Cleared to embark.
Yes, Aaron Burton, I believe he knows what the little Moo mascot is. oh yeah, Alcors, we, HIP 5881 LTD decided to try to stage a takeover, and they used federal battlecruisers to do it. Well, that didn't go so well for them. 53%, and we're dropping a little bit, but that's alright, because they're at 8% and dropping as well. Been a little under the weather the past few days, hence why I've been off stream. No, that makes sense. You gotta take care of yourself first. Hope you're feeling better. I mean, obviously you must be if you're here. Any bounties? Nope. Devless Gaming 07. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the show. Come on. Feeling a bit better, still not going to work. I hate that. I hate that feeling. Okay, let's see. Got enough of those. So we'll take the cash payout here. Aaron Burton, have a meeting to get to. Be back later. Sounds good. See you then.
Incoming mission critical message.
And infants. The Didact Co. are doing well in the other systems while this war is going on? Alright. Well, not too worried about the Didact Co., to be honest. I mean, if we lose the Didact system, we don't lose a whole lot. Just massacre, data transfer. 56 tons of lepidolite to Hun Pai. Ah. Speaking of, though, let's head over to Didact and see what we can do to help out there. Yeah, a couple outposts. O119, is this PC or PS4? Yes, this is PC. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Ship detach complete. You're clear to leave.
System jump.
Preparing for jump.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Have a safe trip, Commander.
I Mage, really want to see the takeover and control states graphically on the map. What, you mean like a faction version of Power Play? That'd be kind of nice.
Preparing all systems for the jump. Stand by.
We're already in Jump, Celeste. You're a little late there, sweetie.
Exiting now.
I'll be honest. Alex is... To me, Alex is the superior AI.
Plot twist!
Owen19, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Enjoy your stay. Pull up a seat. The crazy keeps us warm. No, Alicors. This is, I've got a few... HCS Voice Packs was running a 2-for-1 sale over the weekend. Who am I flying with today? Who am I flying with today?
I'm here.
Greetings.
Reporting for duty.
So I've got Alex, Celeste, and Astra. So I need to remove Pop Quiz from the sounds list because Beat Moron is the proper link to that file. Then I've got Steve from Borderlands with Heyo. I should put that in for follows. Anyway, yeah, now we're turning in here at Wright Plant. Alicors, I don't think the voice packs are on sale anymore. I don't know. I mean, double check and see if the Easter Feaster coupon code works.
Hello.
That's the one, Turlock. I like Steve. He's a cheerful guy. Find me a parking spot.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
No, I bet I could fit this. You're down?
Deploying landing modules.
Yeah, as a coupon code, don't know how long it lasted. Well, I'm sure HCS will put up another deal before too long. Just trying now, bear with. No problem. Okay, Silas, what do we got here that will help us out? Combat missions? Anything? Assassinate a deserter? Nope, offer is expired. Too bad. Dang. Alright, so there's a deserter needs taken care of. Assassinate the terrorist leader Wise. In the Narvert system. Oh, that's a beating, buddy.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, you better believe that's bad. And another. A lot of assassinations here. Alright. Step one. Let's go take care of that problem in Narv. You're up.
Retracting modules.
More violence!
You got that right, Alicors. We got some pirates to take out. Now most of these are actually wing missions, so they're designed for multiple people to hit them at once. But as this particular chieftain build has proven, it's a little bit more resilient than your standard. I've violated a few warranties here. I have voided a few manufacturers' warranties here. Turlock, gotta run. Y'all have fun. Good hunting. Well, thank you very much. Have a good evening. And hope to see you again soon. And for those who haven't seen the schedule change on my front page there, on my Twitch page, we're live again tomorrow. Gonna try to get the schedule turned back into something a little bit more regular. So yeah, we are live again on Thursday. More conversation, more stupid ship tricks, more killing, more violence. Tommy Turbo, hello there. Pull up a seat. You know, it still says you can use a discovery scanner to find these targets. And that just isn't the case. So I'm wondering if that is an error on Frontier's part, or what. Tommy, how am I? I'm doing alright. Just kind of doing some bounty hunting. Taking out some terrorist targets and hoping to kind of boost our influence in the Thedidic system. How are you doing?
Incoming mission critical message.
What? You set up shop in my backyard. I would not call that wise, friendo. And Thursday, I should have my time in with Hudson, or I can buy the good cannons. Or, well, the pacifier frag cannons do a little less damage, but they have much greater range. That intrigues me. That interests me. Doing some good old mailman missions at Nagalan and, let's see here, Mainani? Gotcha. So, Mr. Unwise here has decided to set up shop in our backyard. About to teach him why that's a bad idea. And yes, if I'm sounding cocky, it's cocky as if you think you can do it. Arrogance as if you can prove you can do it.
Oh, snap! The monster I sent you to kill is actually a monster truck! Puns, motherfucker!
There you go, Alcors. And since you're a mod, I ought to change your cooldown settings a little bit, I think. But right now, let's go find Mr. Unwise. It was a pun because his name is Wise. But he is not wise in being in our backyard. Nope, it's true.
Mission objective detected.
Tommy Turbo bought my second ship ever. Excellent, what is it? We're at level 5, here we go. Set 1-3.
Powering shields.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Not you. Alright, once again, I get to put my money where my mouth is.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, Federal Corvette. Target power plant.
Log target.
Under attack.
Picking up a distress signal.
Split 2-3.
Under attack. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Warning, corrosion. Damage resistance weakened. Canopy compromised. Module malfunction.
Dang it.
Catastrophic failure imminent.
Cabin pressure alert. Hull integrity critical. Module malfunction. Atmospheric failure. Power plant capacity.
We're dead in space.
Module malfunction. Eject.
Damn.
Eject. Eject. Eject.
Unlucky.
Well, that's what you get for being arrogant. We did challenge the game. Running 2 medium GATs and 2 burst lasers. That's a good build on a Cobra. Well, if you won every time, it'd be boring. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Set 2-1.
All power to engines.
iMage. So threat level 5 is the challenge limit then? No, I've taken out threat level 5s before. This is only actually I've taken out, oh boy. I know I'm up into double-digit kills on wing missions solo. And this is the second time I've actually been taken out outright in a wing assassination. So all things considered, I've got a pretty good record going on these things. He just kept firing off that shield cell bank. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to keep the, I've got to keep the railgun up. And I just have to keep blasting him with these feedback cascades. iMage just trying to figure out if they boosted the AI tactics. Not usually. Or, not that I've seen. I haven't seen any notes on that. I mean, I soloed a wing assassination yesterday. Alicor's Dark Souls is getting remaster? I think I just faced one here. If you've ever seen Miracle of Sound's video, You Died. That, that was appropriate. And if you haven't watched Miracle of Sound's YouTube channel, yeah, give it a look. But yeah, an old video called You Died. And then you died. Now you sneak around each corner terrified. But yeah, I'm not too bothered by this. I mean, like excuse me. Like I said, if it were easy, it wouldn't be any fun. Round 2, yeah. Now, if I run into trouble here on round 2, then I know we've got a problem. It could be those corrosive rounds I was getting hit by. Because that just nullifies my armor resistance. Set 1-3.
Reinforcing shields.
Tommy Turbo, I was in Narvard earlier. It's a really nice system. That's why we call it home.
Mission objective detected.
Alright. Round 2. Ready. Fight! So for those who don't know, these wing assassination missions, you're up against 6 ships, and all of them are engineered. And one of them is a super heavy.
Awaiting further instructions.
And this time it's an Imperial cutter. He's clean. What? Target power plant.
Scanning now.
Split 2-3.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Set 2-1.
Powering engines.
Mission critical message.
Someone want to tell me what that was about? Yeah, another well-connected terrorist, I guess. Goodbye. Evergreen Rogue, my phone just buffers, so I'm on audio only. Sounds awesome. It looked awesome. Dan Kirk, have you tried wing assassination missions yet? I just did right here. This was... Yeah, this is like my 10th or 12th one. Actually, probably 14th or 15th. Well, that's what Interstellar Factors is for. And I don't believe I get notoriety for this. We'll see. Let's see the damage here. Thrusters 78%. Did a little bit better that time around. Yes, I'm still wanted here, however there's an Interstellar Factors at Wright Plant. What rank does the courier require? For Imperial, I want to say that's like... Oh, shoot. I don't know off the top of my head, unfortunately. Somebody else who's ground Imperial lately? Do you guys know? Though I see what you mean, Black Omega, I may not actually be able to talk to Interstellar Factors here. We'll see. If so, I may have to go and talk to HIP 5881. Alright, I gotta go talk to somebody who's not aligned? Gotcha. Yeah, Squire? That sounds about right, Evergreen. Well, I'm here. I may as well turn in the mission. Surf? Alright. That sounds... It's pretty low. Find me a parking spot.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Oh, light pole. Almost had a smooth landing there. Master, according to the wiki. Okay, Marino Twine has it there. Ta-da! Paid off. I'll take the cash payout for that. Alright, so our next target is in HIP 5881 anyway. Al, of course, anyway, that's me done. Need my bed. Sounds good. Have a good evening. Lights on?
Lights on.
Gear up.
Retracting landing modules.
Gret, back. Hope the buffering was less severe. I hope so as well, Gret. So that's one wing assassination down and done. Tommy Turbo need to do my Imperial mission, then I got Master rank. Oh, good luck to you. Hopefully it's nothing too onerous, like, you know, picking up 10,000 brown rocks. Oh yeah, we wanna get the nav beacon scanned while we're here at least. It's a courier mission, ironically. Is it really ironic if you're doing a courier mission for a courier? Because it proves you're good at currying. Currying? Yeah. You were currying favor in order to get a courier. Get the nav beacon scanned here, and then we'll hit Galeri Port.
Incoming mission critical message.
Because it would be really embarrassing to go into a wing assassination mission with only 59% hull and half your ammunition. That would just be... that would be... unfortunate. Let us say unfortunate.
I am bulletproof!
Unfortunate is the Mu AI that has to ride in a keelback. Well, that depends. Is it unfortunate for the person driving the keelback, or is it unfortunate? I can see either way on that. Sorry, Merwaz. Sorry about that. I'll turn down the volume there on the heavy. But it's that kind of feeling I get every time I pop into a chieftain. Depending on how much of a troll the pilot is, they might actually enjoy the constant whine. Yeah, somebody who just reminds them you are flying a keelback. Why are you flying a keelback? You know what would make this mission better? Not being in a keelback. The mission could literally be fly a keelback from Keelbacksburg to Keelbackistan, and I would still say, no, this is not a mission for a keelback. Oh, we are seriously overshooting. This brown dwarf star really likes to screw with my approaches. So we're going to try to use 5881-1A here. To kind of act like a gravity brake. Worked well enough, I guess. Keelbackistan. Pippingrad's less apologetic neighbor. Booskor, where is it we have low influence? I haven't itched to get shooting after mining for the last infinity hours. We're a little low on influence in the Thedidic system. We are a little low in Thedidic.
Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 20.
Copy 20. Gear down.
Gear down.
iMage, visions of a hill covered in keelback holes for shelter of a colony startup. Yep, yep. They just decide to ground the ships and use them for shelters. Like the Botany Bay. Gret, I think the plan is to let the Didact go low so we could focus on Sanguojin and then Adensu. That is the plan. Well, we don't have to let the Didact go low. I mean, right now we're in war, so... And we've won that war. And we can't build up influence any other way, so we may as well hit the Didact with a little bit while this war gets going. Budman. No transcoding today, so no audio for me. Oh, that's too bad. And of course you can't actually hear me, so... Double unfortunate. Gear up.
Retracting docking modules.
Heavy traffic around this facility. Proceed with caution.
If you're still alive, grab some ammo. If you aren't, this message is irrelevant!
No fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
Alright, where are our target zones anyway? We've got a target zone around 3D, 3C, and 3E. One of those is a wing assassination mission. That is around 3D. Alright. That's where we're heading. So one more wing assassination and then 2 regular assassinations. Commander River Rat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Aaron A. Burton, I'm back and done with work for the day. Now it's time for dishes. Yay, dishes! Yay, chores. Well, they need doing. And greetings to you, Commander River Rat. How you doing today? Pop on in, we are flying the mighty Sneezy Chieftain over to... well, to do stupid, ill-advised things. I'm trying to figure out what my record is on wing assassinations. Whatever it is, it's 2 losses and 1 draw. And then the rest are wins. River Rat, good here, how are you? Yeah, doing alright, just... just finding new and stupid ways to abuse this chieftain. The thing is stupid overpowered, but the way I fly it, it's only stupid overpowered at close range. I'm trying to remember. There was a Paul Hogan movie years ago. A Western. On my way to buy a courier? Excellent! The things are fast and they pack a punch. Hull's a little weak on them, so keep the shields up. Oh, Lightning Jack. That was the name of it. But it was him... He handed basically a sawed-off 12-gauge or a 20-gauge to his partner as a sidearm because his partner was just absolutely nearsighted. Couldn't hit the broadside of the barn from inside the barn. And his advice was, 10 paces, This thing will blow a man straight out of his boots. At 20 paces, it's just gonna piss him off a lot. Black Omega, I'd call the Chief a gunship more than a fighter, but the thing moves like a fighter. I know, that's the crazy part. I've got more maneuverability on this than I've got on my engineered Vulture. Thank you, Nightbot. Hopefully Nightbot is being a little less spammy with the commands. But yes, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime. Murwaz, I still want a gunship, though. The gunship is nice. And in fact, I've got some ideas on mine to make it into a capital ship killer. Because if you load up those quad medium flat cannons, you may not be able to take out the capital ship entirely on your own, but you'll be able to yank its teeth.
Plot twist!
Tommy Turbo 32, thank you so much for the follow. I'd say welcome to the crew and pull up a seat, but you've already pulled up a seat and you seem pretty welcome, so enjoy the stay. Welcome to the Moo Crew. No you cannot, or I cannot. I got Twitch Prime and it won't let me. Well, why not, Murwaz? That's... I'm...
Mission objective detected.
I am indignant on your behalf. Though right now, a game face. Set 1-3.
Transferring power to shields.
Right, let's do stupid things again. And get paid for it.
Awaiting orders.
What? No. You. Conduct. Target power plant.
Log target.
Under attack.
Nope.
Warning. Targeting overload attack. Automatic weapons scrambled.
Get those shield cell banks out of my face.
Taking damage.
Split 1-3.
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Split 2-3. Set 2-1.
Max engines.
Under attack. Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, how are we doing on ammo? Actually, 85% hull and we got decent ammo. Let's go see what that other assassination target has. Murwaz, it's supposed to work. Other people I know can do it from Sweden, but I can't. Tried yesterday. Grrr. That's... I don't know what to say there. So yeah, it seems like the technique to do to take out these ships even faster, don't even bother with the plasma cannon until you've taken down their shields. In the meantime, just spam that cascade, that feedback cascade railgun on them. So that was a wing assassination down. Set 1-2.
Reinforcing shields.
There, get some shielding back. So if you have binary planets or a, you know, something like a gas giant, or there's a lot of ways to actually screw with the smart throttle setting, unfortunately. Because I had this thing in the smart zone the entire time, I think, and I was still accelerating towards it.
Mission objective detected.
Mission target, here we go. Threat level 3. I think we're going to be good on ammo. Balance.
Redistributing power.
Awaiting orders.
Calamity. And a buddy. Well then. Target power plant.
Target locked.
And half your hull just went away.
Under attack.
A little behind on that shot. One behind on that one. Got a chunk of him there, didn't I?
Phenomenal.
And there's his buddy in the Eagle. And yeah, we're running good on ammo here.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Black Omega, you tore out half that guy's ship in a single blast. I love me the dual shot frag cannons. Like I said, the Chieftain with this armament is just a medium-sized murder machine. Black Omega, do you do anything when someone gets an ad on stream? You shouldn't be getting ads. I try not to run ads. I didn't think I did run ads. Aaron Burton, bind a button for 75% throttle and use it instead of the smart throttle. Well, let's see what happens here. Merwaz, that ship with your setup is filthy, disgusting, insane. Isn't it just? I love it. Evergreen Rogue, did you set up target power? Time to drink. Did you set up target power plant yourself, or is that a default function? It's a default function of the, with the new Singularity system. So yes, it's default with the with HCS now. Now I don't know if it works if you only have the one. If you only have one voice pack, you may need multiple ones. I'm not sure. It didn't seem to really work unless I had more than one.
Mission objective detected.
Well, threat level 4. Who's our contestant today? Then yeah, Evergreen, if you've updated to the latest stuff, it should work. Should work. Yeah, I was having trouble, but seemed to get things sorted.
Awaiting orders.
Another Python. Well, got bad news for you, friend. Target power plant.
Logging on to target.
now you have no shields. And now you have no nothing. Problem solved. Poor Python. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So this was what? This was one wing assassination and two quote-unquote standard assassinations on one set of reloads. That's not bad. Two medium seeker missiles and two small pulse lasers work really well on a Cobra. Yeah, they would. Though when you get up against higher ranked enemies, they usually pack some kind of anti-missile system. And for a while, point defense used to be kind of pointless defense. It's not anymore. You see point defense and they will shoot down anything that gets near them. Missiles, torpedoes, limpets, small rocks, big rocks. Three-quarter impulse.
Three-quarter impulse engaging.
Children. It's kind of like Superman's solution to everything. Got a nuclear missile? Throw it into the sun. Got a bunch of kryptonite? Throw it into the sun. A baseball? Throw it into the sun. Got something that eats stars? Throw it into the sun. I didn't say it was a smart decision, it's just what Superman tends to do. He's worse than the SCP Foundation. Lakon, Kilo, Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Contacting docking control.
Gret, sounds like me avoiding responsibilities. What, throw it into the sun? Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Tommy Turbo, you'd, I assume, take off, but somehow I can just listen to your voice for a long time. Well, then you'll be happy to know. Soon, I'll be coming out with Mr. Moo Reads the Phone Book, Volume 1. Anderson, Aaron, Anderson, Abel, Anderson, Ackley. Yes, this can be yours for a low price of give me money. I don't know keeps getting auto-corrected to I'd. Ah, I see. And totally not headache-inducing. Well, if you do it well enough. We need Mr. Moo's Battletech lore time. That's coming. That is on the way. I just need to figure out how to set up the video properly for it, because since there's no, I can't run any footage right now. I don't have the game yet. But no, I'm gonna be making that because I've got, I've stopped trying to measure number of books and maybe I should just measure it in pounds or in units of mass, because I've got about 30 kilograms of Battletech books to go over. But yeah, that will be on the way. Huh. Or biotech conductors. Only 3 low payments of $34.99. Subscribe now and get Mr. Moo reads the dictionary. Merwaz, you almost have an entire me in books. And that's just the Battletech stuff. I seem to collect RPGs. And stuff that stuff that's good, but stuff that doesn't usually get played a whole lot. Assassinate James Gibson. Assassinate Thomas Asan. Ooh, I can get 26 tons of aluminum. Or aluminium. Narvert Gold Brotherhood? Well then. Well, we gotta get to Narvert anyway to get the ship patched up. Gear up.
Gear up.
But no, I have damn near every Battletech book. Both the novels and the source books. Although I don't have Far Country or Star-Lord. Those were both... Well, Far Country was odd, and Star-Lord was terrible. But no, I've got nearly all the source books. I'm missing some of the earliest stuff. Tommy Turbo, you need a D&D campaign with me narrating. I could try to narrate the gazebo story. And then, just to make some people gnash their teeth and other people nod their heads in agreement. I have got a metric ass ton. Not an imperial ass ton, a metric ass ton. Of Rift's source books. Because I really did like Rifts. Oh, wait, we gotta... While we're here, we need to scan the nav. Tommy Turbo, the what? Oh, the gazebo story. Black Omega, someone I played Freelancer with was into that. Rifts, it takes the proper GM to do it. Yes, there was power creep like none other. But if you had a good GM who knew what they were doing, who knew their stuff, they could make that power creep work for them as well. I mean, it wasn't just limited to the players. But no, I played Rifts when they had the Heroes Unlimited conversion on it. So you could take a superhero from Heroes Unlimited and run the conversions and put it into Rifts. Well, I had a speedster based on the Wally West Flash from Mark Waid's run in the comics. And he could give or take speed. Kind of like the Flash could. You know, he could lend kinetic energy to something. So we got this tip. Our group got this tip for a there's the mission. It was supposed to be an Imperial shipment. It was supposed to be the payroll for an out-of-the-way base. Well, the GM thought he'd screw us over and said that we got the timetables mixed up, and instead we got a supply caravan with things like 1,000 pairs of boots. Well, crap, what do we do with that? Well, we went to some town like 100 miles away, and we put out a table, and we started selling boots of speed. Where somebody'd put on these boots, I'd give them a kinetic boost for like 20 minutes, and then they'd buy them for some godly overinflated price. We ended up making more than the payroll job would have given us. It was a nice kind of Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner back and forth between us and the GM. We had another case where he's like, "Alright, Speedy, let's see you handle this," and he threw a giant robot at us. How many suckers ended up in the middle of nowhere when those boots' speed wore off? Oh, they were only like 5 miles at most away from town, so, you know. Because it's only doubling their running speed. I mean, I wasn't giving them, like, you know, boots of Mach speed. But no, the GM's like, "Alright, Speedster, fine. You wanna play mean? We'll play mean." So he throws a giant robot at us. And this thing is just... This thing is a walking cheat. There is no way in hell. He figured we were going to have to run. Well... Turns out... Or he knew I had this ability. I had the ability to vibrate and phase through matter. I was a big Flash fan. I knew speed feats. And so I asked our team demolition expert, "Hey, give me that fusion grenade." All right. So I get up a good head of speed and run towards that mech. Hit it dead center, vibrate through the cockpit, and let go of the grenade, and then keep on phasing through the back end of the machine. Now, the moment it left my hand, that grenade solidified and came back into phase in the cockpit. I owed my GM a lot of beer after that. Black Omega, people on foot versus a battle mech. This was closer to a people on foot versus a Gundam. And Local Hydra, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Pull up a seat and enjoy the stay. Gear down.
Deploying landing modules.
And Black Omega, Lieutenant Cassie Southorn of the 17th Recon Regiment would argue with that assertion that people on foot versus a mech never ends well.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Yeah, Black Omega, that was going to require tweezers and some imagination to find the pilot's remains. But no, Cassie was, She was a character in Victor Milan's Camacho's Caballeros stories. And she was an on-foot scout who'd made it her mission in life to figure out how to kill every single battle mech she could find on foot. And she was very, very good at it. Tommy Turbo, ain't a Gundam a small suit with a snub PPC in the Battletech universe? No. Battletech universe, they actually, anime-style mobile suits like Gundams would probably trounce a battle mech. I mean, they've got anti-warship weapons. Didn't stop me from trying to build some, according to Battletech rules, but didn't quite work out, you know, didn't work great. Alright, back on the road. Where are we going? Darfort 7B. Gear up.
Gear up.
Ship detach complete. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
So here's our assassination mission coming up. Yeah, Gundam would be an assault mech capable of outrunning a light mech, flying, and taking out a warship on its own. Boost score off to 8A myself? Ah. Tommy Turbo bought the Imperial Courier? Have fun with that, just try not to, well, I speak from experience here. Make sure you don't hit the booster button when you're heading into a base. That'll end your trip real quick. Yeah, mobile suits in the Gundam universe are totally incompatible with battle mechs in the Battletech universe. Black Omega, unless the Gundam acted like the suits in the 8th MS team. Those things acted like battle mechs. You speak truth. 8th MS team is as close as we've seen to a good animated Battletech series. There was Battletech the Animated Series, but you know, when you got people calling out a clan-style trial of grievance against the writers, something has gone wrong. Which, again, I say, it's strange that they got some of the they got a lot of the Battletech stuff just totally wrong. A lot of the mech stuff, like mechs, you know, doing 180 or 360 twists on them, and, you know, hey, let's they got a lot of the mech designs just straight up wrong. But at the same time, they got a lot of the little details right. Some of the stuff that you don't really notice, you know, blink and you miss it stuff in the Battletech universe. So it's weird. They got the mech lore wrong, but they got the world building lore damn near spot on. Because there was a jump ship captain from the Rasselheg, well, I almost said Rasselheg district, but from the nation of Rasselheg, and he had a Swedenese accent. And for those who don't know, that was a combination of Swedish and Japanese, and they put that in, and the voice actor pulled it off. Because Rasselheg used to be controlled by the Draconis Combine. Tommy Turbo, Kurita for life. I'm a Davian guy myself, though I like the Free Worlds League's equipment. I mean, the Free Worlds League, the national pastime is Civil War, but damn if they don't make good equipment. The Wolverine, is it the WVR-6M? The Wolverine M is the greatest medium mech for level 1 Battletech, and even for level 2 stuff. And I will fight anybody who says otherwise. Well, inner sphere design. When you get into level 2 stuff, then you get clan tech. And then you got the Vapor Eagle, aka the Goshawk. And then that becomes the best medium mech. Pulse lasers, targeting computer, a lot of armor, etc. Murwas, that sounds awful speaking as a Swedish guy. They pulled it off. It was actually quite... It was linguistically interesting. Tommy Turbo, I like my good old Rifleman or the Marauder. Well, the Rifleman's fine as long as nobody gets around on its rear. And the Marauder is... I like the D variant. The AC-5 was... unfortunate. But if you go with a Marauder D, a MAD 3D, then you get the AC-5 replaced by a large laser. And so then you've got the dual particle cannons for medium to long range. And you've got the large and 2 mediums for short range. Black Omega, partial to the Bushwhacker. Probably because your starter mech in MechWarrior 3. It's not a bad machine. It's so good it's average. Gret, Callan Industries makes some great mechs. Yes, they do. Now, I'm trying to remember. In my mind, the greatest heavy mech, at least of Succession Wars era, 3rd and 4th Succession War, I'm gonna say the GHR series Grasshopper. That thing was just... What do you mean the 70-ton mech jumped? Set 1-3.
Power to shields.
Tommy Turbo. Kodiak, that's level 2, that's clan tech. Kodiak is a good machine, but... It's alright. Now, there was some machine I built... Oh, I built using the custom rules. I called it the Rampage. Dual LB-20s. 100 tons. Clan ERPPC. Triple medium pulse lasers. Targeting computer, and it could jump. Aaron Burton back from Dishes, what y'all talking about? Oh, we were talking Battletech, now we're going to be talking targeting. We're at level 5.
Awaiting orders.
Another Imperial Cutter. Target power plant.
Walking target.
Picking up a distress signal.
Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
No, 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 no. That's what this gun's for. Would you stop firing off shield cell banks, you little... Split 2-3.
Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
I swear to Jeebus.
Target shields offline. Warning. Drop range attack. Taking attack damage.
Set 2-1.
Transferring power to engines.
Target destroyed. Incoming mission critical message. Under attack.
Aaron Burton, how do you manage to always stay so close to them? I always end up jousting. It's the drives on this thing. I've got them engineered to stay really close and face hug. Plus, the secret ingredient. One of my frag cannons is engineered with drag munitions. If you hit a target with that, that target's engines act like they have 0 pips. They can still boost, they will still build up energy, but the speed will be like it is at 0 pips. Black Omega, all you needed were the 2 LBX-20s, you'd be mopping up what's left of the rest of the weapons. Well, the pulse lasers were to handle jumpers, and the PPC was to handle stuff out at range. Demarcated, is that really what the experimental effect does? I've been brutally curious about it. Yep, that is what it does. This thing is designed, I mean... I don't have much use for PvP, to be honest. Now, that's not saying I can't. Just saying I'm really rusty on it. But in theory, this ship is designed to make an opponent put their fist through a monitor, or, you know, toss it off a balcony. In theory. It's got drag munitions, dazzle shells, target lock breaker, corrosive, screening, you know, just for the rapid fire aspect, and Demarcated. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. You just solved a long-running mystery. There are YouTubers who don't even know what that does for certain. Interesting. No, so they can... a target, if you shoot them with drag rounds, they can still boost. It will still put energy into the capacitor. However, in terms of speed and maneuverability, just speed and maneuverability, it acts like there's 0 pips. Does it have to impact the hull for the effect? Not that I know. Because I was face-hugging those guys right there, and he wasn't getting away from me. All it has to do is impact the ship. Same with the dazzle rounds. Dazzle rounds, that knocks out their sensors, so it acts like you are stealthed without you having to stealth. The bigger the gun, the bigger the effect. And I've got my dazzle rounds up on the Class 3. It's amazing. Next time you dock, could you do a quick overview of the hard points? Sure thing. Lakon, Kilo, Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was talking to Alex. Gear down.
Deploying landing gear.
Balance.
Resetting.
Alright, let's get this turned in. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm really interested in your mod setup. I've noticed frag cannons are subtly strong, given the new way to get experimental effects with these. Yeah, they're tough. Ground crew, get down, it's Moo! Look, Evergreen, I made that landing. That was as soft as a kitten's purr. Okay, let's have a look here. Since we can't actually outfit at this station, we'll just do the rundown here through the modules. So the thrusters, I'm running Dirty Drive Tune with drag drives. Let's see here, the, what is it, not Mass Manager. Drive distributors, I'm told, works better if you have a very small ship, a very lightweight ship. But if you're close or beyond the optimal mass, then drag drives are the better option. Let's see here. Bioweave shield generator, I'm running fast charge thermal resistant. Shield boosters here, I'm running heavy duty. I don't actually have any kind of enhancement otherwise. It's crazy. This one is resistance augment. This one is resistance augment. I think I'm running the recharge on all of these. I just don't know that it's showing it. Oh no, it's showing it. All right. Here's the thermal resistant with more thermo block. Something that's just become relevant is having 2 small hard points on the Corvette just for status effects, which is massive. That's a meta change setup. Yeah, it really is. The railgun. I've got 1 railgun on this. And that's running short-range blaster and the feedback cascade. Every time somebody pops a shield cell bank, I trigger the railgun, knock out their shield cell bank. Frag cannon. Alright, here we go. So this is one of the class 3s. This is a double shot grade 5 with a screening shell. Faster reload. Whoop, that's not why. Cancel synthesis, alright. This one's double shot with dazzle shell. Booscore, what's your armor value? Just curious. I'll get to that in a second, Booscore. Double shot grade 5 with dazzle shell. Reduces a target's sensor acuity upon impact. This is on the class 3 gun. Bigger the gun, longer the effect. Basically, I can keep a target somewhat blinded. It acts like I'm stealthed. So, if I put this on, say, a pacifier, they're going to have a lot of trouble finding me. Life support, standard. Power distributor. I am running grade 5 charge enhanced with super conduits on top. So I'm getting charge on top of charge. Plasma accelerator. This is the grade 2. G5 efficient with target lock breaker. Breaks target lock on successful strikes, hull or otherwise. So between that and the dazzle shell, good luck finding me. Frameshift drive. Increased FSD range with the Mass Manager. Mass Manager is better for grade 5 and higher FSDs. Deep charge is better for grade 4 and below, at least from what I know. Frag cannon. This is a class 1. I'm running double shot drag munitions. Temporarily prevents engine power distribution from increasing thrust, which also means maneuverability. The other class 1 frag cannon, double shot corrosive, and we all know what that does. Tommy Turbo, what's meta metal? It is the meta alloys. You can get it down in the Pleiades. It's a Thargoid created substance. It heals stations, protects them from Thargoid UA bombing, and you can also create some corrosion resistant cargo racks with the stuff. Collector limpet controller. Let's see, your sensors just lightweight. I'm only running grade 3 or grade 2 on that, huh? Power plant, I'm running a grade 1 overcharge. Aaron A. Burton, you need that to unlock Felicity. Yes, you do. You need 1 ton of meta alloys. You can pick those up from Darnielle's Progress in the Maya system. M-A-I-A. Oh, and module reinforcement. Just a 4D module reinforcement here. Grade 5 heavy-duty hull reinforcement with deep plating. Grade 5 heavy-duty with deep plating. And I'm also running reactive armor, heavy-duty with deep plating. And let's see here. Boost Score wanted to see my armor stats. Here we go. Shield health, 495. These shields hold up very well for 495. Decent kinetic resistance, their shields. Thermal and explosive resistance is beautiful. Armor health, 2557 with a hardness of 65. A little kinda sorta weak against lasers. But the explosive and kinetic resistance is, again, a thing of beauty. No caustic resistance, though. I don't have the meta-alloy hull reinforcement. So this thing will burn if you hit it with caustic missiles. How are we doing in Thedidic now? 38%. Closest target is still Thedidic Co, and they've got another 9% before we start. We'll have the war wrapped up by then. Tommy Turbo, where do I get meta alloys? Darnielle's Progress in the Maya system. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Let me write that down for you, Tommy. Gret, skimmer missions have been rendered impossible. Oh no. Demarcated, scribbled down so many notes in this brief. In this brief time, you've got this down to a science. How do you respect your knowledge and ability around this game? Oh, knowledge ability. It's... yeah, this is the part of my brain that used to be, you know, calculus, high-end algebra. Oh yeah, 256 light years. It's not a short trip there, Tommy. Although, if you can ask somebody, they could always pick up a ton of meta alloy and drop it off for you. Gret, having a harder time with the skimmer missions than the wing assassinations. Ugh. What did they do to them, Gret? You're in solo right now, Tommy? Alright. Maya is also run by pirates, true. But no, Tommy, if you join the Discord, we've got a, or anybody else here who doesn't know about it, isn't familiar with it, we've got a Discord server up. For the Errantry Alliance here. And that's a pretty good source of many knowledgeable people. And also access to the private group. For, you know, if you're not quite comfortable and open, but if you want to meet more people than in solo, it's an option. Evergreen, I've only been playing a short while right after 3.0. Every time I try a skimmer, I end up looking at a rebuy. Ugh. The amount of things that try and kill you is staggering. And then you died. Yeah. Tommy Turbo, where do I sign up? Exclamation point, Discord. That should give you a link. And I'm on a safe approach here. Looks like I can fire that off. Ah. Thank you, Booscore. Thank you kindly for that. Black Omega, do you need a wing to come in and knock out defenses now? That's one way of doing the skimmer missions. I mean, there is another way to do them, but it's a little slower. Kinda, sorta. Ah, you're in now? Alright. Well, if you go into... Also, if you go into your friends and private group menu, if you send a friend request to the Kyle Donovan... let's write that down. That group. You know, one of us, well, specifically me, will see that it's you. Just, you know, tell me what your commander name is here so I know who it is, and then... You know, approve the invite and pop into the private group, and then a bunch of folks helping you out. Should be Tommy Turbo. All right. I will have a look at that here in a moment. Lakon, Kilo, Yankee Lima, request docking clearance.
Docking request code sent. Stand by. Accepted. You may now proceed.
Set down on landing pad 20.
Copy 20. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Attention. Deploy landing gear.
Beautiful, soft, easy landing that nobody is going to be complaining about, right? $7,000 in ammo, but the payout was definitely worth it. That's for Pirate Joe. Tommy Turbo, where do I need to meet? We'll get that sorted out shortly. Actually, yeah, just get it sorted with Booscore, duh. You two were talking about this. Black Omega, someone on the ground crew lost a bet. Listen, smartass. Okay, well, Tommy Turbo, since you're on solo, go into friends and private groups. You're in the escape menu. There's the accept. All right. So if you exit out to the menu, you can now pop into the private group. I just approved you, so you know, you're good there. Booscore, you have to give me... how far are you from Narvard? Or how far are you from Maya? Because, hell, I could run that mission real quick. You need... Pretty sure the Amundsen could pull that off. 48 light years. 48 light years. Thought I had more legs on this thing. Yeah, Aaron A. Burton on your way to Maya now. Excellent. See, I love this group. I love you guys. Just... Need a hand? Alright, yeah. I'm heading there anyway. Let me pick up something for you. Okay, so I wanted to see, why have I only got 48 light years on this thing? Only, it says. FSD. Modifications. Oh, I've only got a grade 3 on this thing. That's silly. Manganese, chemical distilleries, eccentric hyperspace trajectories. That's better. And now I just need data mined wake exceptions, as always. Anyway, what's the jump range on this thing now? 47 light years. What? 7.97. To quote Jack Black, that's teamwork. And trying to keep it, you know, post all the language you want, I just can't say it too loudly here. I may actually have my mom listening every once in a while, and, well, she works in a school. An elementary school, so, you know. Alright, so, what else we got here? Yeah, here's my engineered Fer-de-Lance. I mean, this thing only does 18 light years, and that's if you get out and push. You know, versus 25 on the, 25 on the Chieftain. Yeah, every once in a while she likes to throw the stream up for students, especially if I'm on exploration. So I'll make clips and send those out, so, you know, for a little bit of a science lesson here and there. Still faster than a Sidewinder? Well, not if you engineer it right. Let's see here, my hauler will do 28. My Sidewinder will do 17, but I haven't engineered the FSD on it. On the other hand, it will boost north of 600, so have fun with that. Cobra 4. I got this thing. I should just set this thing up as like a light miner. Viper 3, 21. Imperial Eagle 24. 29 out of a Viper 4. These things are, again, I thought a Viper 4 was going to be just a more armored Viper 3. Don't let the name fool you. This is a totally different ship and flies in a totally different way. Evergreen Rogue, may I join the private group too? Sure thing. Yeah. Yeah, send an invite. And if you did send a quest, check. Right. Yeah, don't let it fool you. The Viper 4 is actually a long-range strike craft instead of like a interceptor-style fighter. Can't send one for a few hours. Is that a problem? No, not a problem at all. I mean, I may get to it at an odd time, but I'll get to it. Howdy, Terminus. Tommy Turbo, may I join the group? Yeah, you should be able to, yeah. I think I requested the... Did I request, or did I accept a friend invite, or did I... Ah, you're, okay. Online. Yeah, Tommy, you sent a friend request. You need to send a group request. And that's under the Friends and Private Groups group tab. You hit search groups and you type in Kyle Donovan. Lauren, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay. Imperial Courier. Yeah, I'm only getting 15 out of this thing, but have I engineered it? I haven't engineered the FSD on this one. This one's running one of my lower end builds. I was trying to get speed out of this one. 791 is a pretty good turn of speed for it. Sent. All right. Murwaz, might have lost my mind again, don't ask. Oh dear. And accept. And there you go, Tommy Turbo, you are all set to be able to pop out to the main menu, and then pop back in, you know, there's solo, there's open, and then there's private groups. Check on private group, you should be in there. Already having regrets, barely left the station. It's alright, Murwaz. One day at a time. I'm a now not so proud owner of a... Well, you see, that's your fault. Oh, what do I want to do here? Well, actually, unfortunately, it's getting to be that time. Real-world obligations, you know, like Aaron Burton had with doing dishes and things like that. Well, I've kind of got the same thing I got to get going on. It's drifting in an oil... Yeah. Yeah, flying the cutter is a... experience. Sounds like an Imperial cutter. The moment he said drifting in an oil tanker on ice, yeah, I figure it's a cutter. Massacre pirates. Hey, 162 pirates. That's easy, right? No. Massacre 50 of those. Hey, we'll pay you 4 million. Liberate 4 hostages. No, unfortunately, it's getting to be that time of the day, I think. Got some real-world obligations to take care of, but as a, you know, I'm still trying to change things up. I'm not changing the schedule. I'm not taking any more days away. I'm adding them. So, I will be back tomorrow. Usual time, usual place. And, yeah, then we can see what other kind of trouble we can get up to. But on behalf of the Hank, on behalf of the Yuki, and on behalf of Alex, and I suppose her associated AI partners in crime, I'm Mr. Moo, and you guys have been great. It's always fun to meet new people. Always nice to answer questions and just, you know, generally be here for kind of Q&A stuff. It's always a pleasure to help folks out in the game. Quite honestly. And so, with that, I'm gonna wish you a good day. Fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, don't go drifting in an oil tanker. That just sounds dangerous. Take care, everybody, and yeah, I will be back on tomorrow Same bat time, same bat channel. Now, let's go find out. Let's go figure out where to go. Let's go figure out where to send you guys off. Let's see here. Who's on? You know what? Levang Fan is on, and he hits Elite Dangerous hard, and he's a good pilot. Sorry, Terminus. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. So we're gonna send you his way. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all again tomorrow.